step number one is to locate the problem. Now, it could be that you just do not enjoy the sex that you're having. You don't enjoy the way that you have sex. You don't enjoy the way it's initiated. You don't enjoy the way it goes down. Maybe you don't enjoy who you're having sex with. It could have become rather boring to you. It could be that you are having sex frequently. Or maybe you're having sex frequently, but it just doesn't feel good. Or maybe you're not having sex as frequent as you would like. Maybe it feels like you are missing something, right? Like, oh, it's good, but you feel intuitively that it could be better, or that sex with your partner at one time was better. Something is missing. What can you do to get that back? Now, I do want to also warn you, though, that the sex you imagine may not match reality no matter what you do. In other words, sometimes we have a discrepancy between our sexual fantasies and our our actual sexual lives. This creates a lot of problems, and I'm going to give you an example of how this sometimes plays out. It plays out specifically with people, well, not specifically, but let's take an example of someone who often watches pornography when they masturbate. And that is how they have programmed themselves to be aroused and how they've programmed themselves to orgasm. And so what happens is when they are with a partner, they have much more difficulty becoming aroused, and they have difficulty orgasming. And I've talked about that on the show before. Now, the problem here is there is a discrepancy between their sexual fantasies and their sexual reality. And we would have to do work to align those. So I want you to be careful when you're thinking about these things, when you are locating the problem. I don't want you to say, the problem is the sex that I'm having doesn't look or feel as good as it looks or it seems to feel in the pornography that I'm watching. Because, as I've often said, pornography is great sex entertainment. It's horrible sex education. It's horrible to compare yourselves to what you see in pornography. When you're thinking about what it is that you do not enjoy about the sex that you're having, it's also important to point out the things that you do like. Because one of the steps we're going to get to is, in step number 3, is discussing this with your partner. And I will reiterate, you do not want to go with your partner to your partner telling them that everything is absolutely horrible and nothing is great. Or perhaps you mention the things that are horrible or the things you'd like to do, and they just automatically cancel they stop doing the things that you do like. So it's important to locate what you like. Locate the problem,